All right, let's get the thoughts on this draft from none other than Professor Nahas.
Ninja Boogie is basically just functioning as a wall, right? This is what you do as a
Sun
support.
flies out, here comes the beetles.
They're going to have to try and remove those beetles. Mushi's not actually helping him out right now. Ninja Boogie has so much minus armor, he's going to try and soul rip himself to be able to save, but the beetle is still on him. He does have the higher levels of soul rip. Bottom lane, they are going to be able to get the brambles onto Roger, and Roger's just getting eaten apart here. The big crit comes out from Ice 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 early, and it does manage to take the Treant Protector down. At the same time, they did try and go on Ninja Boogie in top lane, but this time around, he's barely able to escape the tower.
Against the DK, force rotations, force over commitments as Ice 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 gonna go down the first time. VP, let's see if they set up again.
Jab's gonna try and intercept here, but he just gets beaten down so quickly. Ramses with all that physical damage, and Jab's Dark Will can do many things, but pre-level 6, there's no immediate stuns to be able to protect a core like that.
And the commitment, we've seen this many times before.
Moon's gonna go for it. Ice 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 coming in from behind is gonna be able to get the stun onto Roger. Now Moon's a little slow to follow that one up, but will be here in time for the breathe fire. The living armor's actually keeping him alive until the last couple of shots come in. Ice 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 slowed down by the cold snap, hit by the EMP. He's already dead. Moon, he's gonna be swapped back into the tier 1 tower right next to Ramsey. That is perfect. The Terrorize might just be able to save him alongside that soul rip. That might just be able to do it. Ninja Boogie gets a little low, so does Moon, but the Weaver, Pasha, was super scared of going for it, as he should be. The control of the brambles almost got him killed. Well, to give up on the tombstone and give up on the tier 1 tower push as well, it seems, as maybe even Mushi's gonna die here, gets a little bit of heal on himself. Soul rip as well, it's not quite enough. Breathe fire comes out, Suntroy's gonna miss, they turn around, Reaper Scythe, he gets the kill, but dies in the process.
And they are committing hard for this.
Jabs.
The follow-up.
Needs to be able to land the brambles here, and he does. The Curse Crown follow-up. They're going to be able to get a lot of magic damage on him with the Bedlam. Pasha's trying to take it up, but gives up on it in the end. The Overgrowth, they're going to try and focus on the Tombstone. Nice three-man tornado into the EMP. That's going to burn everybody out. Dark Will is already dead. Moon has no mana to be able to work with. Canning TP away. Pasha is going to try and hunt him down, but he does have a lot of armor. It's going to tough kill to be able to get, but they slow him down, and it looks like Moon pops the mana. Does manage to get the Shadow Blade off. Fortunately, solo on the spot with the Sentry. Pasha gets a mega kill streak as they pick up a 2-for-1 special.
In mid though, Ice 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 commits a stun.
They do have a couple different forms of hard initiation for Mineski that was missing earlier. Ice Ice Ice. He does have the Blink Dagger and is going to be able to jump in the back lines. Moon is going to have a hard problem with Pasha, but at the same time, a beautiful tornado comes in, stops a lot of Jab's damage, almost able to finish up no one, but can't quite do it. No one, Ice 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 is actually going to go for the Blink in a second here. They managed to get the Reaper Scythe on him. That is a big time kill, and now they can turn towards the Treant Protector, take him out, no more living armor to be able to worry about. Mineski has control of the mid lane and should be able to take the mid tower finally.
Oh, they overcommitted for that hard as VP thought that 3 heroes were enough.
They go for the 3-man smoke rotation up to the top lane now.
A lot of pings being sent out.
They do have a scan on the Necropulse on the side here, so they are going to be able to get that 3-man smoke onto the 2 supports, though. They found the Treant Protector. He's not going to be able to get away, and it looks like Jabs will deal with Solo pretty easily. Solo does manage to get a bit distance, and he knows he's just prolonging the inevitable here. Will eventually die.
They know that people are in their own jungle.
Oh, they're going to let Ramses maybe run into them.
This is so smart.
Pop at the perfect time. They're going to be able to get the Sentry instant stun. Life 1. Ramses lives a little bit longer than expected, but now life 2.
You need to drop the tombstone.
It's going to be up to no one to hit the big tornado to be able to save him. They managed to get the swap back to Terrorize onto 3 in the back lines. That's a beautiful play from Jabs. The tombstone will finally go down from Pasha, but Chaos reigns, and it looks like it's going to be Mineski who's taking it. Ramsey's barely getting away. Outside the Sentry, cut down by the Reaper's Scythe. Roger's going to be up next with the Curse Ground. No one trying to protect him. A big meteor comes in, but he's not an Exort Invoker, so that does very little damage whatsoever. Treant Protector's down. Pasha's going to come in with the Diffuser Blade. They do manage to get the Magic Missile. They're focusing on the tankiest hero of all, though, and now the support already dead. Bedlam coming back up from Jabs, takes the opposing support, but finally they do manage to finish off Boone. So Mushi and Jabs will limp away from Pasha, a bit scared. Mushi, nice tornado there from no one, so it looks like they are going to be able to get the extra hero kill. Diffuser Blade slowed down, and Mushi falls. A triple kill for Pasha. But I mean, I can't help but feeling like the double BKB pickup now. Virtus.pro, they are going to come in, trying to go on to Bushi first. A beautiful overgrowth out from Roger. Snuck in from the side and will be able to control the 2 supports. Ninja Boogie's already gone. The Curse Crown does manage to stun up. They actually spot out the Tombstone. They're going to reveal it with a Sunstrike so Pasha can focus it down. Slowing down Mushi with the Diffuse Blade. Swap back, Terrorize. It's going to come in with the BKB activated by Ramses, means that he is not deterred whatsoever from his prey.
High ground area.
With that double damage, it's gonna go straight 3 shots. Ninja Boogie instantly gets stunned up with a Dragon Knight though, with the Terrorize coming in. They do have really good control of him. Running into the Brambles, Moon pops his BKB, but his damage, it just doesn't look great. Now Ramsey's gonna be able to pop his BKB in turn. Solo, very beautiful overgrowth there from Roger in the back lines. Does manage to control up all these heroes. Ramsey's focused down. Moon turns, finish up Ice as well, who does still have the reincarnation, but again, he just doesn't really have a whole lot of damage to back it up because the rest of the team is being forced farther and farther back. Pasha just keeps on pushing Mushi farther away with the Diffuser Blade. He takes away all of his teeth, and now Ice is going to die a second time. Mineski ripped apart by Virtus.pro and executed one by one.
Gonna try to sandwich Mineski, holding this high ground shine area, but they're gonna get swapped back in.
Into the side device. Ramsey's already managed to take down the Wraith King. The Reaper Sight does come in, finish up the Train Protector. Solo is looking a little lost as well. Ice in round 2 with the Cataclysm coming down. Ramsey's will take him out first. You can see Jabs tries to go for the Invoker, but he gets deafening blasted back. Back to the Shrine he goes, joining the rest of his team.
We saw them do it yesterday with the fortuitous DD route.
Ice is found with that extra attack range he got from the level 20 talent. He does manage to bring down the Wraith King once. Can he do it a second time here? Ice going to go for the TP out with the side device on cooldown. And since Ramses is not with his team, whoa, Jabs going to go for a Terrorize here, but he still has living armor and the death pack. Bedlam just not really doing a whole lot of damage. Jabs, side device coming up. 1 second, it's going to be close, but he does manage to complete that TP. They're going to let Pasha do the work here. As again,
the swap, Solo posturing up, trying to move forward.
Managed to get a 4-staff in, but no follow-up disables. Now Moon does manage to get the Reaper Sight coming down and does manage to finish him off. That is a big kill. Mineski needed that to be able to hold this high ground. Solo in the middle of it. He's going to be the next one down. Ramses, as well as no one, trying to back away. Mineski on the hunt, though. They really need these kills. They do manage to get the dust. Ramses a bit slowed down. Moon spots him, does manage to get the stun. Follow-up, Curse Crown, and it looks like it is going to be Ramses down as well. What a turnaround from Mineski.
You most likely have to blow the buyback, but you have to start the fight first. Where's the swap? Here it is.
Back into the instant side device. Ramses as well as Pasha going to try and beat him down with the double damage on a Pasha. They may look pretty easy, but now it's going to be Ninja Boogie caught in as well. Really good Terrorize out. They just need to try and get out. They force the buyback out to no one. Mineski have done their job, even if they get 2 heroes picked off. As long as the rest can escape, there's still light at the end of the tunnel. There's still 2 heroes down with no buyback. Brambles come out. They already got the side device onto the Dark Will. They need to be able to take out this big team fight, but too much heal comes out. He does manage to get the Shadow Realm up. They cut down Ramses. He's already dead. Pasha pops his BKB and runs away with Max Shukuchi. Mushi looks to be able to slow down these heroes. Does manage to get the Shivas. Nice tornado turnaround, though, with the Ice Wall on top, the 2 of them. Cataclysm out. A lot of it dodged. Turn around, stun onto the Weaver, but they want to be able to finish up this Solo. The Vengeful Spirit is the easy hero to pick off. Finally, the Dark Will does die. Ice spots Pasha for a moment. The Terrorize comes in a little bit too late. They already got the BKB off, but Moon, he is super tanky. Ramsey's having a hard time being able to bring him down. In fact, Moon's going to be able to pop the Dragon Knight and turn and fight him. That's why Ramsey's got to back up. So instead, they're just going to be able to turn, see if they can finish off that Vengeful Spirit while backing away from the Invoker. He managed to get a really good Deafening Blast, holding him in with the Overgrowth as well, focusing down the Tombstone. And now all these heroes caught in the Ice Wall with no BKBs, coming in from behind the Reaper Sight. Not good enough to be able to catch Roger in, but Jabs will be able to finish up at least that clicks. He immediately buys back, though, looking for the TP in. Ice is battling alone next to Jabs, who's going to die soon. The Wraith King Aghanim Scepter is allowing them to do a lot of damage to Pasha, but he still had the time lapse out, so that leaves Moon all by himself, surrounded by too many heroes. Mushi comes in, gives a little bit of death pulls, but not quite enough. A little bit more. Pasha is able to run down now. It's Mushi surrounded by 4 heroes. Mushi, he's trying to come in and bail out his heroes. The Gochard's going to be able to buy him a bit more time. The Storm gives a big time heal, and Virtus.pro, now that there's reinforcements from Mineski, they'll back up. A big Deafening Blast. He sees Mushi is low on the side and wants to be able to hunt him down, slowing down these heroes, and Mushi's dead. Down for 2 minutes, 90 seconds on Moon. Ice coming up next. He does have the reincarnation, but Jabs, he'll dive. Just focus down for the swap every single time by Ramses. It is only Ice, and now it's going to be the Undying caught as well. Ninja Boogie, Virtus.pro, one big fight is all they needed, and they'll be able to take down Mineski not once, but twice in a big team fight in the mid lane, finishing up with Ice. No buybacks on Mineski. And that will be Virtus.pro marching down the lane, pushing into the tier 4s and taking game number 1, unless Moon by himself can somehow stop them all.
He's gonna BKB walk in immediately. Just it was jumped on.
A valiant effort, Moon. 5 deaths, buybacks into another 5 deaths from Mineski. Virtus.pro, I think there's no question, outplayed Mineski in that last team fight.
Especially near the end, they came online at the right times. The ability to constantly get the Aegis, the Roshan for free. 3.
The Vengeful Spirit was the hero of last game, and in my opinion, Solo set a tournament record. 34 assists on that hero, had 21.2K.
You needed 2 wins anyways.
Ninja Boogie and Ice. They plant a trap. They're going to be able to come in from behind and catch Solo, and that could be your first blood. As Ice just needs to be able to get another swing in, but Solo, he may have regened up too much. He's going to be able to eat through the trees. They have another round of stuns. He managed to juke out the stun for a second, but it's still going to be found. That'll be your first blood. The bounty runes, though. It could be a second death for Moon in a lane that's already hard. Here comes that Fisher block with the strafe activated. Moon tries to run away, but no one's attack range is just too large. Stun onto Ramses, blocked in by the Fisher. Ice does not have that reincarnation, and he has nowhere to be able to run to either. Pops the skeletons out. Ramses kind of stuck here underneath the tier 1, but no rotations from Mineski. Kind of curious. It'll be the Clinks who takes over the bottom lane now. Ramses going to have the Curse Crown placed on him. Now he can enrage it. Chooses not to. Now they can get the magic missile and just blow him up real quickly. Ramses didn't expect that, but fortunately, the stun fades. He gets the enrage off. Will be able to get away. Bottom lane, Ice. Managed to get the skeletons out with a Wraith Fire Blast onto Solo. It's going to try and trade out 1 for 1, but he's just not going to be able to do it. The damage doesn't happen fast enough, and that's going to be intelligence lost. And we've heard so many pros and analysts talk about how the laning phase is all important. Yes. So, Mineski will be able to get a pick off here. The Terrorize goes out, and the Eidolons fade out, which means Jabs can get some damage out with the Bedlam, but the Earthshaker Fisher actually allows them to be able to separate a little bit. They do get the swap back from Ninja Boogie. They still have no real damage. The Troll gives up on that kill, and it's going to be Ninja Boogie brought low by the Malefice. They just didn't bring enough heroes there.
Yeah, another -2 is Solo.
The smoke is going to pop. They're going to the high ground. They do spot out some heroes to be able to go silence, and now Moon's going to be in trouble. Ramses sits on top of him with the Echo Slam to hold him down. They do manage to get the Fisher on the side on Ice. And now they got it. The Terrorize is going to be able to come in, grab some of those heroes. Echo Slam immediately comes out, and the follow-up, they manage to get the stun onto the Storm Spirit. Enchant Totem hit as well. Man, Moon has got to be able to get out of here with the BKB activated by Moon.
He's got the hole.
Black hole locked in. Managed to get the swap in. Big time hit. Managed to get a bash onto that Clink, slowing him down a little bit. Troll, he's being able to control him up, but finally managed to get away with the invisibility. And again, they just don't have the vision. Mushi's going to take out from the last word. Moon has no HP and only a little bit of mana, but it looks like Mineski is still one fight, and they're going to be able to find a 4th hero in this. Roger blinks away right before the wave of terror.
This has to be like the 5th Roshan.
This combination, though, is so good. They do manage to jump in with Ice. He has reincarnation as well as Blade Mail. So he's making himself a target, whoa, Jabs, he just managed to blink in, goes for the Bedlam, almost killing Solo. He wants to be able to take out this global silence, and he does so, but trades away his life. No one. Finished off that reincarnation. Ramsey's going to jump in, going for Mushi, the long jump in for Moon, but he's a little bit
Echo
jumps in, away for the Echo Slam, now the Black Hole, locking down the Vengeful Spirit, who managed to get the swap away onto Mushi. Oh, Moon can't get hit by this one. They do manage to take down Roger, but here comes no one in Ramses. Can Moon actually fight this one? He's got no mana whatsoever. Ice doesn't have a second life either. The Blade Mail will not stop no one from claiming that life. A little bit curious, and now they kind of have to reset. Ramsey's going to go for the fast kill with the Enrage. They do manage to spot it out, but it's a bit too late for Moon to try and jump in. Now Ice is going to be spotted. He's slowed down by the Malefice. Doesn't have his ultimate. It was just coming up. Roger comes in with a Fisher. BKB activated. Managed to get the bash from Ramses onto the Troll. He's going to turn and fight Ramsey, take away that Aegis. At the same time, they did manage to finish up the Enigma. Mushi trying to track down Roger. Meanwhile, Ramses, magic missiled up. No one's going to help him take down Ninja Boogie. The Terrorize comes in, does manage to get the Clinks. He just took away with that Death Pact. He has no HP. With the Bedlam, they almost keep popping off the cheese, and BKB, he turns, kills the support. Now Moon, he's got to get out of here. He is on 700 mana. He can make a large jump. He gets bashed up. He has to jump away 4 HP. Is that what he's going to live on? Ramses so close. The silence off. He can't jump away.
Mushi still holds that position from behind everybody.
They're going to run into each other. Not trying to be able to communicate. They do manage to get the swap back, and the Dark Will is already dead, but at the same time, Pasha got cleaned up by Mushi so quickly. Ice with the second life. Ramses pops his BKB, and he just fights and turns, kills Mushi. Now they're going to be able to catch Ice in the second life as well. Mineski just caught out on all sides. The initiation onto Ice forces Mineski into action, and they're just not strong enough to be able to kill more than Pasha. Mineski.
Towards the second set.
They were the last. Oh no! Abyssal got caught. The Abyssal Blade. No! He does have a buyback. They're going to be forced into it now. They're going to try and get the long jump in onto Roger, pop him before he can do anything, and he managed to get the damage onto Ramsey. Prevent him from being able to blink away. They need this kill badly, but he can't get bashed. He managed to get the Gold Scepter off and gets away. That was so close.
And they're holding this high ground area. Maybe they're thinking about taking this fight. They know they can't just allow VP into their base.
Maybe no one is going to come into this
desperation
entry.
hold.
That'd be a perfect opportunity. They already got the sights up as well as the BKB. Virtus.pro, they're just too damn fast. Roger locks down another one with the Echo Slam. Catches two. That's going to be the Dark Willow. Ice. The last man standing for... Oh, look at it. Just give him the preemptive black hole. Give Mineski no way out of this game. 2-0 them. Virtus.pro will move on.
We saw Liquid do last year. They got sent into the losers early on by IG, but they made their way back to become tournament champions. And VP, their first test, they passed with flying colors. As Mineski are eliminated, no one ending that game 14-0-8. This man is not ready to go home.
The bracket's just not working to the favor of Southeast Asia as